So, we'll make some cupboards. Okay, so what's the plan here? Pink and white's done, isn't it? No, it's done white with clear. I gotta use this, but I gotta use that for split tails. Sorry for the late life, but starting tomorrow, we are going to be going live again every day at around 7 o'clock again, 7:30 Eastern time. Today I went fishing after work, caught some fish. That's why I wasn't live, but I should be making my orders instead of going fishing. It was just a nice day and I haven't been in such a long time. Long time as in like, haven't been in like 2 days, so that's pretty long for me. So, but now we're back. All weekend we're gonna be live again. Tomorrow night, we're going live for hours. I know people really like it when I'm live. And to be honest, I also actually enjoy it while I'm live. Making baits while I'm live, interacting with everybody. That's something that I actually really like. So, caps on that. I gotta buy more plastic. My 5-gallon pail's empty again. Seems like it's always empty, that pail. Seems like I'm always ordering plastic like every month. 5-gallon of plastic, you can make about over 10,000 baits with them. Pieces. Close to 10,000. So, 5-gallon pail will last me like a month and a half. Sometimes 2 months. But most of the time it's a month and a half. When I'm busy, like very, very busy, a month. I still need to finish that. Well, this order technically is done. I just can't ship it out yet. how's everybody's evening doing? Thank you for the first like of the live. I really appreciate that, man. It's something small, but it's something that I really appreciate. So thank you. Second mic. Let's go. Only been live for like 5 minutes. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be back on my live streaming every day at the same time again. Just tonight was a night that I just wanted to have some fun and go fishing. So starting from now on, we're going live again, usually at the usual time, 7:30 Eastern time. Then on the weekends, we're gonna be going live pretty much like all day kind of deal. So it's gonna be fun. Make a lot of baits, a lot of orders. A lot of orders to fulfill. I didn't like how that happened because that could have ended up on my hand once again for the second time. And that could have burnt me again. Should have put heat stabilizer in here first. And I need to buy some more white, because it seems like white, chartreuse, watermelon, green pumpkin. Those colors are gone in seconds. So, we are going to be getting more of that. Welcome everyone to the live. Appreciate everyone for popping in to the late night live. I kind of overfilled the measuring cup a little bit too much. That's kind of why there's plastic overfilling. But it should be alright. As long as my hands are out of the way, that's all I care about. I need to get a knife instead of a spoon for me to stir with. I like to misplace my knife, so then I'm like, you know what? Instead of me wasting a whole bunch of knives, seems like I never misplace my spoon. So why not just use my spoon? Swim baits here, I can actually take them down. So this is how the person wants the baits. I know this person, that's why. And he wants them all in one bag. But usually I never pack my baits like this, ever. They're always packed like this. But this guy is putting all of his baits inside of a plano box. All inside of like the rows. Hi, what are you making? Fishing baits. Swim baits. If you also know. No, actually, no, I'm not making swim baits. I'm making split tails. Come on. So, we usually never pack them like this. He said, pack them like this because I'm pulling them all out of here and I'm putting them inside of plano boxes. Okay, no problem. Easier for me, easier for him, easier for everyone. Well, for me it's not easier, it's just the same thing, really. If I put them all in here, or if I put 8 inside of a pack, same thing for me. Whatever makes them happy. As long as they like their baits, that's all I care about. No matter how it's packed. Now we're going to put some worm oil later on. So they always stay nice and moist. Right here, there's about 30. No, here there's about 23 packs of swim baits in here, and this is a third bag already that I've filled up for him. He already has. He has a full bag of these with crappie baits. Full bag of these of 3-inch swim baits. Now this is a full bag for him for 4-inch swim baits. Then he's gonna have one more full bag of split tails. That is 24 packs. And then after that, he's gonna have 14 packs of Ned baits. So 2 more full bags. In total, it should add up to about 120 packages. Except if they're not packages, they should be all in here. Anthony, what's going on, man? How are you? How's your day? You like all these swim baits? And actually, after work, I use this swim bait right here. Man, the smallmouth were smashing them on 4-aught weightless hook. 4-aught wide gap weightless hook. This swim bait was swimming about 2 inches under the water. Man, they were coming up and just smashing. So fun. Caught 3 and lost. Well, the last one that I lost, that was just me being stupid, but these don't go in there, so let's keep those out. The last fish that I lost was, the bait was like almost on shore, and I just reeled it in fast, you know what I mean? Well, once I'm about to reel it in, a fish hits it, and then of course I don't set the hook properly because I wasn't expecting him to hit it, so I lost that guy. But that thing smashed it, to be honest. It was a smallmouth, but I don't know how big it was. And I am posting a video, a reel, let's say, tomorrow about a fish that I caught yesterday. I mean, today after work. So that video's gonna be pretty cool. Oh, not really cool, just a video. Alright, those are all the swim baits for this one person. Okay. Now they can keep making the split tails. So let me plug my phone in. What do you guys think? Is it just me, or have I been seeing now more bait makers live stream? I haven't seen not even one, and now I'm seeing them all pop up, and now I'm even seeing people comment inside of people's reels and videos that they should be going live while bait making, and I've never seen that before. I swear to God, never seen that before. I don't know, that's just like coincidence. I don't know. But I'm like, wait, what? Because the reason why I went live is because I would actually enjoy watching a person make baits while live, and I wasn't able to ever find anybody. That's what I did. But you guys have an eye open. You guys see more and more bait makers start going live. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping out. Wow, that plastic was hot and now it's sticking to my hand. Jesus. Okay. Now we can start making baits. That's how I like it. Piece of plastic fell in my shoe. Okay, so not gonna need this no more. Just sparkles all over my hands. It's gonna end up on my face. And then tomorrow when I go to work, people are gonna ask me if I was having fun with doing makeup or something like that. I already know. But that has happened to me one time. The night before I was making baits, and next thing you know, I had a sparkle on my face or something. And the workplace that I work in, boy, you should have heard it. Too funny. Way too funny. Good. So the back should be on this side, if I'm not mistaken. So I need to make 3 more packs of these. Now while I'm at it, I'm probably going to have extra plastic. I'm going to make some swim baits with this color. Because this plastic is the same for the swim baits also. That's why it was fine to make both. But some plastics are only meant for certain things. Anthony just wrote me a whole paragraph. One second, Anthony. Let me shoot this mold, and then I'll get back to you on that paragraph. I don't really read often. We're gonna have to read this one. White back. I hope the back's on this side. I didn't check. I forgot. But I'm going off of my memory. Memory's not good, so probably a bad idea. I'm just praying. Okay, now let's read Anthony's comment. I've been talking to some friends about our swordfish, and I found out his name right now. So no, this weekend, but next weekend we're gonna be targeting it. You're gonna receive these by next weekend. I'm shipping these out to you on Monday. So you wanted a pearl white, right? Pearl white you wanted. Guys, if Anthony catches a swordfish with our brand new bait, that is not even released yet, because I'm still doing some research, make sure that this bait actually works, make sure that it acts right and all that stuff. But this bait here, for saltwater, smashes. For pike, smashes. Muskie, even worse. It's even better. Destroys them. So Anthony, you should receive these by next week, because they're getting shipped out Monday. That's the earliest I can get them shipped to you. This is Monday. So I'm gonna see if there's any shipping option to kind of make sure that they're there by the weekend. But you gotta use them. Awesome. Yep. And make whatever other color you want to make. So hold on. So how many rods do you use for swordfish? Like how many rods can you have set up out for swordfish? Because I don't really know. For salmon and stuff like that, like some boats have like 8 rods out or like 6 rods out. I don't know how that would work for saltwater. Because I don't know. I'm just worried about if you don't actually end up using it because you need to use the proper stuff for swordfish. I don't know. How do you like that? One. So your parents are gonna be fine with you. Your parents are gonna be fine with you running this instead of like a swordfish lure. Let's say that is like a for sure bait catcher. I mean fish catcher. Like that's all that like I'm saying is like, because like obviously when you're fishing for swordfish, you're gonna have to be probably trolling for like hours and hours, right? That there's the only thing that I'm kind of skeptical about is like, you know what I mean? As long as like you're sure that like you will try them out. Because if I can get these baits out to you, I can pay a little bit more probably on the shipping, and I can get these out. But when you hook one, it's a pain in the ass to reel up other gear. No, this is gonna be legit. This is legit setup. People catch swordfish like this. Nice. Keep it up, brother. Bless and remember to. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, legit. This is a legit setup. People catch swordfish. Well, no one really knows if people catch swordfish with this because this bait it is not even out on the market. No one even has this kind of bait. And if I see if it actually works, I might even put a patent on it. I don't know. We'll see. Because I've seen people make those kind of baits, but nowhere near like mine. Nowhere near. Mine has a lot of vibration in the water. A lot. And it just goes back and forth hard as hell. And no other ones. Alright, man. No problem. I'll use them. So what other ones do you want? You want a pearl white one. And what other stuff would you like? What other colors do you like? Or would the swordfish want anyway? You let me know and I'll make them for you. Don't worry. They catch them in big curly tails. I could also make those 10-inch worms or 9. I think I can get them in 8 or something like that. I forgot the size. I can actually get them in. But they're gonna be obviously pretty expensive. All I'm saying is I'll make you any pattern that you possibly need to fish for swordfish next weekend. So you let me know whatever color you need, I can get it done to you. Shipping, I can see if I can pay a little bit more to make sure that it will be there, but shipping is kind of out of my hands. It's kind of into the hands of the peer later. No, it's like a giant Rub? Oh, okay. No, there's another one. 14 people in the live. I appreciate everyone that has joined some of our late live, because usually we're live about 3 hours ago. But I went fishing and I started my live 2 hours late. But from now on, we're going to be going live every day at around the same exact time, 7:30 Eastern time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. The chubby claw are awesome. I'll send you a photo on IG later. No problem. Just don't send me no patterns that are kind of difficult. But if that's what like we need, that's what we need. So it is what it is. Obviously, I don't mind for me to make them. It's just these are the better. Okay. Whoa. Whoops. Okay. So we're gonna shoot. If you guys are in a live stream and you guys want to ask me anything about bait making, anything about my baits, about fishing, make sure everyone asks their questions and we can have a conversation about literally anything. As long as I'm making baits, we can talk. Come on. I have a feeling that was gonna happen, but nothing I can do. Have a good day. I gotta head out. Alright, man. See you later. Anthony. So Anthony is our saltwater guy. He's one of the only saltwater guys for now that we have. We are working together to get into the saltwater world as well. For the freshwater world, I already built up not a little name for myself, but I built up a pretty good name for myself in the freshwater world. So I wanted to explore and get into the saltwater, because in saltwater, I think there's where the real business gets. Plastic is getting stuck to my hand. It's driving me absolutely bonkers. But if you guys do want to ask me anything about bait making, about fishing, about how I got started, about my baits, pricing, or whatever the case may be, make sure you guys definitely do ask me. That's why I'm alive. I like to interact with you guys, so that's why I like doing it. Okay, and this plastic doesn't get off my hands. Okay, we need to make about 2 more packs after this of this color, and then we're on to the next color. But I do appreciate everyone that has joined the live, though. Seems like going live while bait making is the brand new thing. People like it. People enjoy it, I think. I just went live way too late, that's all. I shouldn't have even went live. I should have waited till tomorrow afternoon again, and then I would have went live again at like the same time. But I said, hey, I'm gonna be making baits anyway, so why not just press the live button, and then people would like to join, they can join. But I know this is a pretty late live for some people, including me. But tomorrow we will be back to our usual schedule. 7:30 Eastern time, so about 10, 11 o'clock Eastern time. That's the plan from now on. We're not taking no days off. We're grinding. We're gonna put in that work. Put in that work for our channel. Put in the work for making baits. That's it. No fishing in the evening time. Fishing in the morning. Evening time, we do baits. That's it. The mold is not hot because I only shot like 2 molds of this thing. So we can still move pretty quickly. There's no really waiting yet. That's beautiful. Look at that, guys. Split tail, most people fish this for walleye or pike, but usually walleye. They're called our jigging minnows, 4-inch jigging minnows. I also need to make some of this for like the wall too, because we actually ran out. That's why I need to make them for this order. Come on. But if you guys haven't already checked out my recent YouTube short, make sure you guys do go check those out. But a swordfish getting caught on my baits, that would actually be like a dream. So I'm gonna probably start making his baits for him probably tomorrow. Start making a few of those, few of these for him. Send them out to him. If anybody else wants to put these at work, these are not released yet. I'm still sending these out to certain people. So if you guys are interested in trying these out for pike or for muskie or for saltwater, let me know and I can send some of these out to you guys. Anthony 2 weeks ago caught halibut, link, cod, rockfish. They were catching a whole bunch of stuff on that bait right there. So that bait definitely does catch fish. Definitely. Oh, that hurt. you guys do have any questions about bait making, about fishing, about anything, make sure you guys do let me know. We can definitely talk about anything. That's why I'm live. So we can interact with each other while I'm making bait.
That's it. That's what I like doing.
So, any questions? Make sure you guys let me know. Whoa, don't move. Beautiful. Came out amazing, actually. Pretty amazing it came out. You guys always try and keep both plastics around the same temperature, so then they both bond equally and they don't overlap each other. So it's the number one problem most people have is that there's always one plastic that's more hotter than the other. I always gotta make sure that both of these are somewhere around the same temperature. I don't got a heat gun because I broke my last one and I never really wanted to replace it. So I kind of now have a feeling about where they're both at. So as long as they're somewhere around the same temperature, they don't gotta be exactly the same. As long as they're pretty close. You don't want one to be way too hot, because then the one that's way too hot will overlap. Will overlap the other plastic that is not as hot. That's the number one problem that most bait makers have. It's all about practice and trial and error. That's all. The white is a little bit hot. That's why I keep stirring it, just to kind of cool it down a little bit. So that'll work. Put the C block back in there. I did empty it out, right? Right. So that's that. But this is not empty though. Yo, what's going on, man? How has your night been? How are you? How are you? Appreciate you for saying hi in the chat. That's why I'm live, for people to interact. That's the best part about me being live, that we can always talk about something, talk about fishing, talk about bait making, always talk about something. We can always find something to talk about. What's going on, man? Alright, now we're looking good. There we go. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? How has your night been? Your night or your day, whatever time it is for you guys. For me, it's 10 o'clock at night. But I am doing good, thank you for asking. Just making some baits, making some orders. That's it. One more pack to go. One more pack to go. I need to shoot this mold 2 more times, and then we can switch to a different color. Because this customer ordered 4 packs of this same color. So, and then these are his full pack of swim baits, 23 packs of swim baits that he wanted instead of a solid bag like this. I usually never pack them like this. My packaging is like this. But he's going to be putting these in Plano boxes. There's what his plan is. So I said, no problem. I can put them inside of one solid bag for you. No matter to me. Yeah, so 4 packs of whites with a clear belly. Once we're done that, we're literally almost done this guy's order. Soon. I already made about 20 packs of these split tails. So, once this is done, we're going to move over to Pimp Daddy. I already have 1 pack made and make 1 more. Okay, so, and then I got to make Zombie. Zombie, the red and white color. I have 1 pack, but I need to make 1 more. So, that's good. Then we're on to making Ned baits. Ned baits are going to be pretty cool because they're not even released yet. I released them over to him. But soon I'm going to be promoting my brand new Ned baits that I offer. That I haven't really seen many people really offer. So, thank you for the 4th like. I really appreciate that. And do you know what I'm going to be doing very soon? I'm going to be putting an iPad right there. That when people subscribe, it's going to show up. And then I can say hi to you guys. I can say all kinds of stuff. And that's where it will also even show me how many subs are we at. Whenever we earn a brand new sub, it will always update. 5th like, let's go. I really do appreciate that stuff. Just saying. I know it's just a simple like, but when people do leave a like, it just shows me that people are actually enjoying it, and that there's all there that I really want is for people to enjoy it. Some people like to watch it, some people don't. But for whoever that does like it, that's why I do it. And remember, if you guys are in the live stream and you guys do want to ask me anything about fishing, about bait making, about how I started, or whatever the case may be, make sure you guys do ask me down below in the comments. Okay. So how many packs do we have here? 1, 2, 3. So 1 more after this. Tomorrow's live is gonna be nice. It's gonna be a very long live. It's gonna be like about 4 hours. Have you ever caught a walleye? I've actually caught my first walleye last year. It's on my Instagram page actually. My first ever walleye. Usually I usually fish for pike and smallmouth. Like that there is my area, is pike and smallmouth. But I fished for walleye 1 time and I caught a walleye. That's pretty fun. But what I've learned when you fish for walleye is, so what I was using was a 3-inch swim bait with a jig head. So I would let it sit on the bottom and then I would reel it in very slowly. and all of a sudden you just feel a thump, and then it's game on. But it seems like walleye like to sit low. That's how. But then again, I don't have much experience with walleye fishing, so. But I actually do want to go for walleye though, like pretty soon. And I also want to learn how to fish for walleye in a river. Because apparently, river walleye can get pretty big. I just don't really know how to really, like, I just don't know where to find them, really. When it's time for pike and smallmouth and largemouth, that stuff's easy. But when it comes to walleye, they're very finicky fish. You really gotta fish for them very slowly, I've seen. So I gotta learn about how to fish for walleye in the rivers. My first one was caught on a pearl white 3-inch swim bait. This guy right here, actually. This is our old packaging, but obviously we have brand new packaging, more professional packaging. This guy's right here. But that's what I caught my first walleye on. I think it was a 2022, 2023. Wait, it wasn't big. It wasn't very big. Have you ever been to Round Lake in Saskatchewan? No, I have not. I live in Ontario, but I do want to go to Saskatchewan for hunting season too, because I do like to pretty much hunt as well. I hunt and fish, so I do want to somehow work my way over to Saskatchewan to hunt and fish. I'm a waterfowl hunter, and I'm also a fisher and a bait maker, and a lot of other things, I think. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna demold this. We're gonna see how they came out. Probably turned out well. I don't see why not. But remember, guys, if you guys do want to talk about fishing with me or bait making or whatever the case may be, that's why I'm live. That's why people can interact. You know, it's just fun. Or if you guys just want to watch, that's perfectly cool too. These are some of our 4-inch chicken minnows, they're called. Most people use this for walleyes, but people also have used them for pike, I've seen. I haven't really used them for pike, but I've seen people use them for pike. They're mostly walleye. Round Lake. There are some big bucks around Saskatchewan. Ooh, big bucks. I've never hunted for those before. How I got into hunting was from my grandfather. So he's the one that kind of showed me everything. So when he passed away, I just started. I never really learned anything new. It was just more like what I've already gotten kind of taught. But it would be pretty awesome to try and go for some bucks. But I know for bucks, you need to apply for them tags or something like that. So I know when you're hunting for those, there's a lot of laws. So when you hunt for waterfowl, there's not as many laws that you really gotta follow besides how many we can have, like bring home, where we can hunt, you know what I mean? But please do a pink and white and black. I've done pink and white. Pink and white was for this order, the same order that I'm doing now. That's our pink and white. We call that bubblegum, obviously, for obvious reasons. But whoa, what's going on, man? Appreciate you for dropping in to our live. And remember, guys, to everybody here, if you guys do want to ask me anything, or if you guys want to talk about anything, make sure we all drop a comment down below, and we can just have a conversation about pretty much anything, about fishing, about anything. Try to do a injured bait fish. I've done that also. I'll show you. So we call this color zombie. This is my version of a injured. Well, it's like an injured bait fish, but at the same time, it's really a reaction kind of bait. We have a camera with a salt block and some oats for the deer. We call that zombie. So it's like, it's supposed to, whoa, that flew out of my hand somehow. That's like, when I made this, I thought of like a red for like the bait fish being hurt kind of deal. So that's kind of what I came up with. But soon we're going to be doing some airbrushing soft plastics. And when I start doing airbrushing soft plastics, I'm going to be doing white like this. White. But I'm going to put some red all up back in here. Back at like this backside right here. All red. So soon, everyone be aware that we are going to be doing airbrushing, and not many people at all airbrushed soft plastics. So now it's going to be actually pretty cool. Have you ever caught a trout? Yes, I have. But those guys are too smart for me. So I like to stay away from those guys. I'll be honest. Like, I'm completely honest with you guys. When I fish for those guys, I struggle. Absolutely struggle. They're too smart. Or they're too smart, the ones that are here that I fish for. The ones that I fish for are geniuses. And I would say I don't like to fish for fish that are smarter than me. That's why I like to fish for pike and bass, because pike and bass are pretty easy to really try and catch. As long as you put something in the water and it goes right by his face, most of the time they're going to hit it. But with trout, on the other hand, if this bait is not perfect at the perfect height and the actual water column, if it's not, those guys are very picky, and yeah, no picture for that. Do you like to use flukes on a weightless Texas rig? Absolutely. That is literally how I run all my stuff. Even when I run my 4-inch swim baits, I literally run it on this 4-aught and 5-aught. And then when I want to run our 3-inch swim baits, I run it on 2-aught. Got my Gatsus and VMCs I run. That's it. Only hooks that I like running. I don't know why. I kind of just, but that weightless swim baits. Oh my god. And flukes. These guys right here. Oh buddy. Is the lure industry complete BS? Well, it all depends on what do you mean by that. Can I see you rod setup? My rod setup is in my truck. Hold on. I'm gonna go get it. And actually, you're gonna see a weightless swim bait with a 4-aught on it. actually, if you're not gonna see the weightless swim bait on it, do you wanna know why? Well, I went fishing today after work. I caught 3 smallmouth, lost. And then this is a St. Croix rod, medium light, 7'1" medium light. This is a Sedona 2500 with 8-pound braid with 6-pound fluoro leader. So I was running our 4-inch swim baits. They loved them. So caught 3 of them. Now I was walking in the river. So on my way back, I was walking back, and when I was almost at my vehicle, almost for me to leave, and then I did my last cast. I didn't see that tree was like right behind me, and I snapped the line. So that's why my line not even up my eyelids, because I got pissed off, and I said, you know what, I'm going home right now. So that's what I ended up doing. Or else you would have seen my weightless 4-inch swim bait on a 4-aught VMC hook. But probably before I go back out there, I'm going to change my fluorocarbon and put some brand new fluoro on it. Have you ever spent like $1,000 at Bass Pro Shops? Absolutely. Except when I did it. Oh, I gotta tell you guys this funny story that actually happened to me. This here was lucky. I can tell you that, lucky as hell. So I spent about $300 on Cabela's online. I bought like every buzzbait in the book, and I have never caught a fish on a buzzbait before. I tried to, bad luck got. So every buzzbait in the world, every frog that they offered. I bought a couple jigs and everything. Next thing you know, we're at about like $300. Okay, whatever. Cash out. So when I press cash out, 2 days later, it says that it was gonna arrive, for an example, because I don't remember the exact date. It said on Friday it was gonna show up. Okay. Well, Wednesday comes around, and guess what I see in the mail? My baits. I'm like, whoa, cool. I'll take it. Early? Sounds good to me. And then I checked my phone just so I can see if it says that my package has arrived. And it didn't say that my package has arrived on there. Okay, cool. I don't care. As long as I have my baits at home, I don't really, it doesn't really matter to me. Well, on Friday comes around. Guess what I get in my damn mail again? Baits from Cabela's again. I got the same thing twice. So Cabela's gave me about $600 worth of baits for $300. If I knew that was going to happen, I would have placed a bigger order, to be honest. But knowing my luck, if I would have placed a bigger order, that wouldn't have happened. So, kind of just, but I was pretty damn happy. I thought I was like, I had 20 frogs, 20 buzzbaits. I had a bunch of stuff. Do you like to use wacky rig for? Yes. This is my favorite color. This is what I use all the time. 4-inch watermelon red. And guess what's on our Senkos? 4-inch. I only use 4-inch. That's what I like. Where is it? I didn't put them on this one for some reason, because they're on the wall still. But usually when these are shipped out, I'll show you guys what I put on them. So then you guys don't have to. So then these last way longer. Of course, oh, here it is. Let me not talk. Let me actually do it. O-rings. Who uses O-rings for the Senkos? I have never until I went to, where was I? This fishing store near me here. This bait shop. I was talking to this older guy about, I just wanted to ask him about what are the best wacky rig hooks. And he was going on and on about this and that, this and that. End of the day, he showed me these hooks. And then he asked me if I want to buy Senkos. I said no, I already own my own, stuff. Okay, and then after he asked me if I pretty much use O-rings. I said no, not really. And he said I should. So when I was actually putting them on, they actually work up amazing. So these won't break as easy. So now in my packages, you will have all of them with O-rings on them. So now if you want to fish them with it, you obviously put them on. If you don't want them, then you pull them off. But O-rings will make your soft plastic last way longer. So how I used to hook up my wacky rigs was I put my hook right inside of the actual worm itself, like halfway through, let's say. Well, after a while, when you set the hook and this and that, your soft plastic gets all broken, right? Well, now they don't. Now they're amazing. Now you can catch like 8 fish per bait, and like it's actually perfectly fine still. Do you like bait casters? Yes, I do. I have an SLX bait caster combo. Make a neon green and black fluke, like a half and half. Like a half and half bait. So all these baits that I'm making now, people have already purchased them all. So what I do is I make custom bait makers. So people will send me a photo, or they'll say I want this, and then I will make it. So that there's what I'm doing right now, is I'm making people's orders. But maybe tomorrow's live, since I'm gonna be live tomorrow for about at least 4 hours, because I'm gonna be making baits, so why not? I'm just live. Maybe tomorrow I can make you this kind of stuff just for fun. Then if you would like to purchase them, then you sure can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But all these baits here are for an order. All of them. These are all prepaid orders. I never run out of orders. And if you guys are interested in placing an order of baits, remember that we do have about a week and a half lead time. Again, I do this every single time. Where do I go to get them? You can send us a message on Facebook or Instagram. The reason why we don't have a website is because 99% of our orders are all custom made. So someone's gonna say to me, obviously they know what baits I pretty much have, and they'll say, I want 4 packs of this, but I want mine with a white, with a red flake in it, with a white flake in it, and whatever it is. So then I make it, I send them a photo, they say yes, then they pay me half, and then when I'm finished, just before I ship it out, They send me the rest, and then I ship. And then I send them the tracking number, and we're good to go. But yeah, if you guys do want to place any orders, send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, and I will be making orders live all the time. That there's what I do. Before I was going live on YouTube, I was live on Instagram making orders. I just thought it would be a better idea of me going live on YouTube, because not many people on Instagram may not want to always get notifications that I'm live. Maybe they're fine with it, I don't know, but that's just my opinion. So I started up this YouTube channel, and I make baits live, people's orders, and I post videos. That's what I love doing. I'm gonna read you guys a comment in 2 seconds. Can you do a green and yellow and white? Well, what do you mean by that? Like in layers, or do you want green flakes or white flakes, or a white bait with, like, what do you mean exactly? What time are you going to be live tomorrow? So I made a schedule, but I accidentally broke the schedule today because I wanted to go fishing, unfortunately. So I am going to be going live every day at 7:30 Eastern time. So right now for me it's 10:30. So I will be going live 3 hours before this. So whatever time it is now, minus 3 hours, 3.5 hours, let's say at 7 o'clock every day. I'm usually live. I went live every day for about 1 full week, and that was amazing. Green flake, yellow body, in gold white. You mean the back white? Green flake, yellow body, in cold white. So what I'm assuming you're saying, I'm probably wrong, is you want a yellow belly, white on the back with a green flake. Gold and white. Okay, hold on. You want gold and white? 99% of what people ask for, I always say yes to, and I always make it. I just cannot make 3 layered baits yet. I will be able to in the future. So I can't make, like, let's say like white, then let's say red, and then let's say orange. I can only do, like, let's say like white and pink, and then I can add, let's say, red in it. I can add pink. I can add whatever flake on it. Yeah, all right, yeah. So, yeah, cool. Absolutely, I can definitely make that for you. So, then again, if you guys do want to place any orders, make sure you guys do send me a message, or I can take your guys' order now. I'm just gonna need your Instagram page, so then later on I can send you a message after, but that's only if you guys want to place orders. If not, it's all good. And I can probably, and I will probably make that bait for you tomorrow just for fun, just because I'm gonna be making baits for at least 4 hours tomorrow. Then can you do dark green body with red flake? Absolutely. Like something like this. Actually, this was a remelt, so I'm not even gonna show you this. That was just, I grabbed some plastic and I just warmed it up, and I just Then can you do dark green body? Yeah, absolutely I can. Like a dark green as in like a watermelon? Like, where's that Senko I had packed? Like this. Please do neon green, white belly, black flake. Tomorrow I will be doing these for you guys. Just for fun. But I also have put a lot of work into my orders at the same time. I can't really show you the dark green because the lighting is horrible. Like something like that? Like that kind of a green? Yo, what's up, the best color combo you recommend? For Senkos? Senko's single color, no combo. Watermelon red with red and black flake. Perfect. 4-inch Senkos. Now if we're talking about swim baits and flukes pearl white, like this. Pearl white can never go wrong. Please do it now if you can. I cannot because we are working on an order, but we cannot make just for fun baits now. Because right now, technically, I am working. Yes, I do. So if you guys do want to place any orders, you guys just gotta send me a message on Instagram or Facebook. I can make you guys any bait you want, any pattern, anything. But we do have about a week and a half lead time, just so everyone knows. Just because if you guys do want to place an order and people do want, what's your IG? It's the exact same as my YouTube channel, exact same. I'm gonna buy it. I really appreciate that. And if you do have any questions about what baits I offer, because on my Instagram actually, I don't got a list. Actually, my pinned post on my Instagram page shows all of the baits that I offer. Can you explain how to make the baits? Absolutely. So if you guys do want to get into bait making, then I recommend it just because it's fun. But if you guys are trying to save money on making baits, you're not going to save money, because by the time you guys know, you guys are going to at least need about $500 just to get started. So if you guys want to save on making baits, that ain't gonna work. Can you do white body with red flake? Oh, if you go on my YouTube reels, you'll actually see this fluke I made. It's called Zombie. I think I made this reel saying, would you guys rather throw a pearl white or a zombie? And yes, I have. So, explain to you guys how soft plastics are made, how these baits are made. Okay, I text you, just shoot me a text back when you got, perfect man, no problem. But I am going to be getting off my live probably in about like half an hour or so. So if you want, I can send you a message then, or I can send you a message first thing in the morning, because where I live is pretty late, so I don't know about everybody else, but absolutely I can. I'm going to see if you can do a custom one for me. No problem, man. So going back to how to make soft plastics. So you need to buy this thing called Plastol. When you first buy Plastol is a liquid, like this pure liquid, just like water is. So you warm it up inside of a microwave that you do not use for food. No food use whatsoever at all, not even one time. You warm it up until it reaches about 350 Fahrenheit, and then it will reach something like this. It will be like this. Then you add your pigments in it. If you want it to be white, then you would add white pigment. If you want pink, pink pigment, obviously, so on and so forth. Then you warm it up. You want to shoot your plastics inside your molds when they're around 340 Fahrenheit, 350 Fahrenheit. That's kind of where I like. Actually, I like to shoot mine at 320, just because there's just my personal. Alrighty, man. I will message you later on. So that's how that works. Oh, can you please show me the silver flukes in the bottom left corner? Silver flukes. I don't even have silver flukes. What's that one? The bottom left corner. Bottom left corner of your screen, I'm assuming it's gonna be something like this. What's that one? Silver flukes. Not silver flukes. Am I not seeing what you're seeing, or am I blind? To be honest with you, I don't remember even making silver flukes, but can you do purple body with red and green? Absolutely, man. Guys, believe me, I can do anything you guys like, anything on the wall. Where are we at here, man? Let me know where we're at. So this is roll 1, let's say. Say this is roll 1, roll 2, roll 3, 4, 5. You tell me which roll are we in, and I'll grab it for you. I don't know which one you're talking about. I'll be completely honest with you. And that's the color that we made. Again, once again. I think I don't need to make it more. 1, 2, 3. One more time. I need to make it. One more time. Where are we at? 2 here. You want those guys up there? Those guys? These guys up here? These ones? These are black and blue that are for this same order. This guy ordered 40 packs of flukes. 10 pearl whites, 10 perch pattern, 10 black and red. These are all custom orders. He sent me a photo of this, so I made it. He told me that's what he wanted, as his imagination, let's say, and that there's his imagination too. So that is what he wanted. That's what I made. So those are getting shipped out Monday to the customer. So, does anybody else see silver flukes, or am I blind? These ones? You're probably saying about this. These are pearl whites. These ones? You're probably saying about these ones. I guarantee you. Are these the ones? I think those are the ones that he was asking for. Oh, grandma flew up. I do gotta end the live stream. I do gotta go to work tomorrow, and I'm still live streaming, making big. But if you guys have not already, make sure everyone does drop a sub to the channel, because we are on our way to like 300 subs. We're actually going pretty crazy. Down to, yeah, these guys. Bro, why am I tripping? Does anybody else see this? These guys? I don't think, these are not silver. Bro, I'm so lost. No, down to. Okay, so you want these. These. Alright. Now we're on the same page here, guys. Alright. You confused me when they said silver. So, these are a purple. These are called midnight. These are our color, midnight. The back is like a grayish with gold flake in emerald flake, and then the bottom is a purple tint. It's actually a nice color. That I actually made that myself, like my own style, my own color pattern. You will not find that pattern nowhere else, unless if they just seen it right now. That color is called Midnight. We offer that color. You will not find that color nowhere else. Can you do purple body with green flake? Absolutely. Remember guys, I can do any color. So if you guys want to keep asking me if I can do this, if I can do that, 99% I can make it. You guys place your orders and I can make you any baits you guys feel. Anything. Any color, any pattern, any amount. This order that I'm working on now is about 120 packs. That order there is 40. So any quantities, anything, send me a message on Instagram or Facebook. We do not have a website because we are a custom bait maker. So obviously to have a website wouldn't make sense because 99% of our orders are you tell me exactly what you want and I make it. So it wouldn't make sense for me to have a site. But soon I am opening up a site and I will be having my own face reveal. Cool, I don't care. Don't matter to me, man. Face or no face. I'm ugly just the way it is. No matter. And you guys can see my face on Instagram too, so don't matter. I am ugly. Don't remind me, please and thank you. What's your PB for what? I fish for pike. I fish for walleye. Well, just started really on walleye. Smallmouth, largemouth bass, salmon, rainbow trout, brown trout. What kind of fish are we talking about? Bass? So, talking about bass, smallmouth is 6 pound in the fall. Because if you guys know how smallmouth are, in the fall is when they like to eat as much as they possibly can. Largemouth, just a simple 4 pounder, that's all. It's nothing big. See, the reason why I caught the 6 is because I was out on this pretty big lake that I used to live right beside. It was a great lake. It was called Lake Simcoe. I used to live like 2 minutes away. Now I live like 3 hours. So in the fall, the smallmouth would feed a lot. They don't like to move a lot, but if you can somehow reach your bait right beside them, they will destroy it. So in the fall, you would want to use drop shots, that kind of stuff. If you put it right, he's at his face, destroy it. What's your favorite topwater? Spooks. Spooks are my favorite. Do you fly fish? I don't know if you guys want to hear this long story about me fly fishing, but long story short, no. I put some effort into it, but me and fly fishing do not get along. Let's just leave it at that. But I appreciate everyone that has joined the live. Appreciate everyone that has said hi and we are talking. Whopper plopper? I've never caught a fish on a whopper plopper. I've tried to use them, but I'll be honest, I haven't really put a lot of effort into a whopper plopper. I've always started with a spook, and I had amazing luck on the spook. So I never really thought about changing. Because like there's no really application that you can use a whopper plopper in that you cannot use a spook in. Because usually you would use both of these things in the water that is, like if you're fishing over hilly pads or high weeds, obviously you're not going to want to throw a spook or a whopper plopper, so then you would throw a frog. What's your best trailer for chatterbait? Ooh, we actually offer this. I'll show you. And I'm not saying this to you just because I offer it. I'm just telling you because I'm just honest. And this exact color too. Pearl white. Pearl white goes with everything. I run this. This is our 3.5 inch craw. I run this on all my chatterbaits. And once in a while, if I run out of these, I use our swim baits. Our 4-inch swim baits or our 3-inch. But usually 99% of like the time, these pearl white. Doesn't matter if I have a chatterbait that's watermelon or Korean pumpkin, it doesn't matter. No matter what, I use pearl white. Or a jig. I've never caught a fish on a jig. And a jig trailer, I would recommend using these. I have never fished with a jig because fishing with a jig is very patient. And once in a while, it's like I get like an ADHD thing and I kind of just go crazy for a minute. So fishing with a jig wouldn't really work too well for me. So I don't really like it. I'll be honest. I don't really like it. It's like too much patience for me. And I've tried it before. I'm not saying I haven't tried it. I've tried it. I just don't have no luck with it. So when you have no luck with something, you kind of don't want to really fish it anymore, right? I ride a bike down to my neighbor's pond and caught a 2-pounder. Nice. Do you have a website so I can see more of the custom plastic? So we do not offer. We do not have a website just because all of our baits are custom made. So someone would send me a photo, for an example. Will send me a photo saying, let's say this photo was red with orange or just something like that, right? And they would say, can you make this exact same thing? I said, absolutely. So I would make it. Or some people would say, out of their imagination, like how this guy did. This guy said, I want to try something new and I want some flukes. He said, I want to try flukes that are black and blue. Okay, no problem. And I make them for him. If you want to know what baits I offer, you can find that mostly. Obviously, if you ask me here, I can say to you what I have. But let's say if I wasn't live, I also got to find a better option for people to find out exact products that I offer. Is on Facebook. Facebook, you can see like my ads. But obviously, if you don't have it, Instagram, you can send me a message and I can tell you exactly what I have. But I gotta somehow find a way to somehow show you guys every product that I offer, and then obviously I can make it in any pattern you want, anything that you possibly want. I can obviously make it in. It's a learning process at the same time. I don't know how to really show you guys every bit I offer without making a website. But soon I am making a site because I want to start offering my own patterns and my own stuff. And then also do custom too at like the same time. I just want to have my own patterns that like let's say I offer. And I'd say that pretty good for absolutely it is. When I was 10 years old, I was catching weeds. So you're 10-year-old and you're actually catching fish, pretty good. When I was 10, man, I was catching weed fish. We used to call it. We used to call it weed fish. Because every cast, you used to catch something. It wasn't a fish. It was a weed though. So, if you're 10 years old and you're actually catching fish, that's good. Way ahead of me. Obviously now I think I'm in like the bass masters when I'm not. But there's what I think in my head. I try and keep those thoughts to myself. Don't tell many people about that though. Now I think I'm a professional. I'm a professional bait maker. For fishing, we're still working. We're still working at it. Thing is with fishing is that you can never be a professional. Never. Because every day you're learning something new. The thing is with fishing that people say it's boring, it's this and that. It's really not. Because you really got to learn about how fish behave when it's windy, after a rainstorm, while it's raining. Like there's a whole bunch of information that you really gotta learn. And actually, something that I actually learned pretty recently is water pressure. It had like a certain name for it, but whatever. I don't remember that exact name. But it's when it's raining a lot, and then the water has a lot of pressure in it. What's that shit called again? The water pressure after like a rain and stuff. Someone's gonna say the exact name for it, and then I'm gonna look like a dumbass. So I'm just waiting. I catch a lot of 3-pounders. Yeah, well, that's normal, I'd say. As long as you don't put them back in the water, then we're doing a amazing thing. Just don't put them back in the water. Pull them out. But then if you put them back, they're gonna be right up along shore. And then next time when you want to go and fish there at that exact spot, there's going to be a tree right in front of you, 5 inches in front of you. Then when you're reeling in a expensive bait, it's going to get snagged up on that same tree again, and then you're in trouble again. I like to take the trees out the water. Most of the time, the trees that I catch, I go big or I go home. So I catch the big trees when I do catch a tree. I don't catch trees often. But usually when I do catch a tree, it's weighs too much than my line can bring in. So it likes to break on me halfway through. Can I see the flute on top of the microwave? Absolutely. I was saying to people almost every day, if you guys want these for absolutely free, I have 4 of them. I don't need them. They were for an order. They work perfectly fine. If you guys want these for free, send me a message on Instagram and I'll give you guys these for free. I don't need them. I've been saying this for like a week now and no one sent me a message on Instagram. I'm still wondering why, but whatever. If you guys want these free, completely for free. They have been up there for like a whole month. I don't need them. They were supposed to look like this, but that was my first attempt at it, so it obviously didn't work out too well. So then I learned from what ended up here, and then I got the actual proper color. So now I have these 4 that I'm not going to use. So if you guys want these, the first person to send me a message on Instagram saying, can I have those flukes? And then I will send them over to you, because they're gonna be up here forever. I don't need them. So, if anyone wants them, free. I'll pay for shipping. I don't care, as long as people have fun with them, and I don't care. I will invest some money into you guys. I don't care. As long as people catch fish on them, I don't care. I'll send them out to you guys. So remember, if you guys want those 4 flukes for free, send me a message on Instagram. Same name as my channel here. I'll send them out to you. If you guys don't want them, obviously don't send them a message. But just for free, because they're gonna be up there forever. I can't unmold this, or else I would have already, but it's too hot. The baits are not gonna properly sit. So I don't want to rush the process, because then it's going to look like garbage. But that's all I'm going to need to make for this color. It is technically time to change a color, but since it's 9 o'clock, since it's 11 o'clock at night, and I need to wake up at 5:55 tomorrow, should probably end the live. But I am going live again tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So 4 hours from now. Whatever time it is now, minus 4 hours, that's when I'm going live for you guys. Make sure you guys do drop a sub on the channel, because we're always live all the time. And you guys can join me on my journey on running a fishing bait business. And that's it. But soon I am going to be ending the live, just because I got to go to work tomorrow. But tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow we're streaming all night. But don't forget to drop a sub to the channel, guys. Okay, I think we can do more. But this color is going to be done. So tomorrow we're going to be making some new colors. Do you have a boat? Yes, I do. I have a 14-foot aluminum that I'm going to be transforming into a little bass boat, a little mini bass boat. It's gonna be fun. Can I see my boat? You can see my boat on my Instagram page. I don't have my boat here. It's parked somewhere else. I don't got enough room for it to be parked here. My pickup truck takes up a lot of room. My truck. My truck takes up a lot of room. The bait making. I have 2 tables in here for bait making. This table and a table right behind me. That's full of stuff for straight bait making. We're running a business, making money, having fun, going live. Or remember, guys, if you guys see me live and you guys want to interact with me, we can talk about fishing, we can talk about bait making, we can talk about literally anything. As long as everyone's having fun, as long as everyone's enjoying watching, enjoying the actual live, that's all I really care about, because that's my whole job about me being live. If people are not being entertained, then I don't know why am I even live, you know what I mean? So that there's my number 1 priority. If you guys want to ever ask me anything or talk about anything, feel free to drop it down below and we can talk. Talk about whatever. But it is getting late. I know I started my live late. That's why I'm not really live streaming for a long time. I shouldn't have went fishing. Could have been bait making. But we did catch a fish. So guys, be aware tomorrow, probably around 8 o'clock Eastern time, I'm going to be posting a YouTube reel of a fish that I caught today after work. If you guys want to see it, you guys can see it on my reels. Tomorrow morning I'm going to post it. You guys can say hi in the chat saying that I'm from the live stream. That'd be pretty cool. Real quick, can you make white belly neon green? No, I cannot make all that stuff now. To make a green body with purple flake, I can definitely make that for you if you guys do place an order. Definitely fulfill all of your guys' requests. Remember guys, if you guys want anything, place an order. I can get anything made to you guys. Anything. Any color combinations, any patterns, any color in general, I can make it for you guys. It don't matter to me. This here is like a part-time job for me. So this here is what I have the most passion in. So I can make anything for you guys. If you have passion in what are you working on, you'll always do well at it just because you want to. One time this guy sent me a photo of this exact pattern that he wanted. It took me about 4 hours for me to figure out the exact recipe. I've wasted so much plastic, I didn't care. As long as I figured it out at the end of the damn day, that's all I wanted. And I seen those green baits. These baits here are not green. This is just some plastic. Some melted up plastic. I don't see any other green baits unless you're looking at this. Just looking at this, I already showed you this. What are our flukes? 5-inch flukes. 7 likes. Let's go. Do you guys think that we can reach 10 likes? PM or AM? I'm going to be going live at 7 o'clock PM. So 4 hours from now. So 4 hours before. From right now. So right now for me is 11:10. So at 7 o'clock for me was 4 hours ago. So whatever time zone are you in, 4 hours from now, that's when we're going live tomorrow. This first one, this is not a bait. It's just plastic. It's just chartreuse. Well, it's a lime truce, really. It's a chartreuse. It was first a chartreuse that I made it into a lime truce. That's all. But we are going to be ending the live right now, guys, because it's been a long day. Gotta go to sleep. And that's it. I hope everyone joins back again tomorrow for tomorrow's live. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a longer live. Make more baits, finish more orders. That's it. More baits being made, more orders being brought in, and can you melt that real quick? Melt what? This? Well, there wouldn't be a real reason for me to. I'm going to be actually, I need to make one pack with this and this. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow, actually. I'm going to be melting both of these first thing. Once I'm live, that's the first thing that I'm doing. So remember, guys, 7 o'clock Eastern time, I'm going to be doing these two colors right here. First thing. Because I don't need for me to make no more white. So I'm done making that color. Tomorrow, first thing, I'm making those two colors right there. So we are could be ending the live. Make sure you guys do drop a sub to the channel if you guys did enjoy the live and you guys do like bait making and fishing. But I do gotta go to bed because tomorrow's gonna be here early. It's gonna come. It's gonna come very quickly. So I gotta go to bed before I can't wake up tomorrow. Subs, so I'll get a notification. Perfect, man. I really appreciate that. I hope everybody else did the same thing. See you guys again tomorrow. But we gotta end live today. Peace out, guys.
Peace, peace.